my friend, if it makes you feel alright. Give you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. I give you anything, my friend, if you say you love me too. May not have a lot to give, but what I got, I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love, can't buy me love, no. See, everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say I don't need a diamond ring, I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want those things that money can't buy. I don't care too much for money, but money can't buy me love. don't break. I'd give you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. I'd give you everything, my hey, yes, love me too. May not have a lot to give, what I got, I give to you. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. No, no, no. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. Oh, no, 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 no. Say you don't need no diamond ring. I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the stuff money can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. No, 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 I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Say, hey, I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. No, it can't buy me love. No, no, I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Yeah, buy me love.
Mean to me? Why must you be mean to me?
Gee, honey, oh, can't you see?
You love to see me cry.
I don't know why.
I stay home.
Each night when you say you'll phone,
You never do when I'm left alone.
singing the blues and crying.
Well, you treat me coldly each day of the year.
Oh, you always scold me whenever somebody is near, dear.
Well, it must be great fun to be mean to me.
Oh, but honey, oh, can't you see what you mean to me?
Do
gentlemen, that is Will Brom right there on the guitar. Mr. David Miller on the bass. Charles Ruggiero on the drums. This has been Bruce Babad over here on the saxophone all night. Has been, will always be, Bruce Babad. Now, before I let the girls take this tune out, before I let the women take this tune out, wow. 2020 is one gut punch after the... I think it would behoove us to ask Bill Cantos to sing a little special song improvised on the spot about where we are right now and what's going on. Bill, are you up to the task?
I am.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Cantos once again on the singamajig.
Now, I promised to keep it brief. I already went on and on and on about the moaning thing, so I'm done with the blues. But I think that I need to take care of some business. I need to make an apology. I need to make a big apology. It's been on my mind and it's been weighing on my heart. And so I would like to apologize to the year 2019. If I said anything bad, if I did anything wrong, if I did anything kind of out of the question and out of the ordinary and something that made you feel bad and send 2020 my way, I would just like you to know that I really, really, really am sorry. And what I'm trying to say is come back 2019. I'll treat you well. I'll take you to dinner at the Smokehouse and Musso and Frank's. I'll treat you fine 2019. We'll wine and dine 2019. Just be good to me and make it like it used to be now. Now I understand that it is really 2020. And we've got to live in this 2020, and I don't mind, because I know that God will see me through. But still I want to say to you, 2019, if there's any way that you can just come back for just a little while, it really would be fine.
Mean to me, why must you be mean to me?
Gee, honey, it seems to me
You love to see me crying,
but I don't know why.
I stayed home.
Each night when you say your phone,
But honey, I'm left alone.
singing the blues and sighing.
Well, you treat me coldly each day of the 2020 year.
And you always scold me every time one of your friends is near here.
Must be great fun to be mean to me.
You shouldn't, for can't you say what you mean to me?
Oh, what you mean?
See?
Oh, 'cause you're mean. Yeah, you're mean. Oh, you're mean. Yes, you're mean. Why must you be so mean to me? What a meanie you are. So
Charles, David, Bill, Will, Bruce, Gina, Leah, Elena. My name is Tony Guerrero. Terrence Love, send us all home.
We're doing a Peggy Lee show tonight, guys.
for living, my pretties. Love is for giving, so give it, kiddies. Those headlines cannot hurt you if they can't disconcert you. So don't have a thought that's negative. Love's for giving and life's to live. Lips are for kissing, my rabbits. If you've been missing the best of habits, go find yourself a smoocher and you'll enjoy the future. Just fall in love and start to live. Love's for giving and life's to live. Have a ball. What's the diff if you goof? Give your all before this silly old willy-nilly old world goes poof. It's worth repeating, my pigeons. Love is the greatest of religions. If you live like I teach you, well, that couchman cannot reach you. Drop every couch right in the rib. Life's for living and love's to give. Life's for living, so live, live, live. Live it up. Treat yourself to a fling. Fill your cup before this crazy old lackadaisy old world goes ping. If words repeating, my fishes. If I could wish you the best of wishes, I'd wish you loads of laughter and love forever after. Yes, life is worth living, oh yes it is. Love's for giving and life's to live. Life's for living, so live, live, live. Live it up. Yes, live. Life's for living, so live, live, live. Live it up. Thank you. Kiss me once and kiss me twice. Kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. Yeah. You'll never know how many dreams I dreamed about you, or just how empty they all seemed without you. So kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dreamed about you, or just how without you. So kiss me once, and kiss me twice, kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. All right, you guys ready for some Benny Goodman? We're going way back. So that was like 1959. Now we're going to 42. We're kind of jumping around. Okay, so word on the street. Peggy Lee used to listen to this record all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. It was a Lil Green record. She listened to it all the time on their tour bus when she was with the Benny Goodman Band. And he got really tired of it, so he finally said, okay, I'm going to do an arrangement. Do you want to sing it on our show? So that's what they did, and it became one of her biggest hits. Oh, you had plenty money, 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. If you had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering now from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Oh, you're sitting there wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money, they're gonna kick you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Took you in. Now all you got to offer me's a stupid drink of gin. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Like some other men do. Yeah. When the rain is in fashion, or if the sun goes out of style.
Leah Booth is quickly establishing herself as one of Southern California's most talked about young jazz singers. She has been making a strong impression and building a solid fan base with her fun, dynamic, and heartfelt performances. Leah had her start singing in the college vocal jazz ensemble Syncopation, Mount Sac College, Bruce Rogers director. These experiences include several recording projects and appearances at the famed Monterey Jazz Festival and other notable concert venues. Since 2010, Leah has been performing in popular jazz venues across Los Angeles, Orange County, and Riverside, working both with the area's younger generations of jazz lines and with a host of veteran jazz musicians. While actively leading her own groups, Leah is also a featured member of the Tony Guerrero Quintet and the Swingliners. She has just released a new album of standards in a duo setting with guitarist Will Brahm and is currently in the planning stages for an upcoming big band album. Steamers Jazz is proud and honored to welcome our dear friend, Leah Booth.
I do know one thing. I can tell you that I'm just very grateful for all of this, and it's a lovely thing to have all you guys come on here and do this.
It's like golden.
I know, and I've got some people telling me all over the place that the sound is good and it looks good, and I'm really appreciative of that. Got to thank all the people like Tim and Jack for putting this on. I want to remind you, we hope you guys will comment on the Facebook thing. Let people know, let the musicians know how much you love them. We appreciate it. There's also a place that you can donate on the clip if you want to donate towards the musicians. Tony.
Yes, sir.
Lead this in.
I will. Leah, I first heard about almost 4 years ago now. We both played at a show that was dedicated to Lou Matthews, the great piano player. And so we met that night, and then just little by little started doing actually, I hired her for something, having only heard her sing one song on that night. And I was kind of nervous the whole time going in, thinking, I'm going to feature her on this night, and I'm not. For all I know, that's the one song she's got that's any good. And sure enough, she blew the crowd away, and she's easily one of my favorite singers ever. And because of that, I've just had the pleasure of having her in my band now for the last couple of years, and we have a lot of fun doing that. And just frankly, at this point, when people ask about my band, they're always asking if Leah's going to be there. So my band without Leah is sort of shot at this point.
It's a wonderful world. I'm just walking on air. Talk of heaven on earth. I've got more than my share. Haven't got a care. Happy all day through. It's a wonderful world. Loving wonderful you. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world. I'm just walking on air. Everybody's talking about heaven on earth. Well, I've got more than my share. Haven't got a care. I'm happy all day through. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world. Loving wonderful you. It's a wonderful world. I'm just walking on air. Talk of heaven on earth. I've got more than my share. I haven't got a care. Happy all day through. It's a wonderful world. Loving wonderful you. For you. ceiling, doting on the cards I'm dealing, gloating, cause I'm feeling so happy. I'm slap happy. Ring bells, sing songs, blow horns, beat gongs. Our love never will die. Oh, I'm riding high. Be lonely. You won't believe me, but I want you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find the nighttime the right time for kissing, but nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. Someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. Happy today and to give back tomorrow. My love is your love. There's no love for nobody else. There's no love for nobody else. Go, Tony. Someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. Oh, I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. Have it today, give back tomorrow. My love Tony Guerrero.
By the way, in case you guys can't hear it, Fred Hammond says Leah rules, and Richard Sandoval says Leah blew him away, and they're also saying, "Where's a Tony and Leah album?"
Oh,
Fantastic, guys. Thank you.
We really
Thank you.
appreciate it so much.
All right. Well,
Keep us informed. Thank you so much for doing this and helping us out.
yeah, good luck to you getting through these next 2 weeks.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Me and my shadow, not a soul to tell our troubles to. And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stairs. We never knock, because there's nobody there, and it's me. And my shadow, all alone and feeling blue. Me and my shadow strolling down avenue. Me and my shadow, not a soul to tell my troubles to. And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stairs. We never knock, because there's nobody there, and it's me, and it's me. And my shadow, all alone and feeling blue. I was listening when I was picking the tunes. I was listening to all of the Peggy Lee that Spotify has to offer, and I'm cycling through all these tunes, and connecting with some, not really connecting with others, and this one, I was like, what? Okay, yeah, I'm doing that. So crazy. All right. Here's another one from that record I was talking about earlier, Things Are Swingin'. I think you probably know this tune. Well, alright, okay, you win. I'm in love with you. Well, alright, okay, you win. Baby, what can I do? Anything you say, I'll do, as long as it's me and you. Well, alright, okay, you win. I'm in love with you. Well, alright, okay, you win. Baby, what can I do? I'll do anything you say. It's just got to be that way. All that I am asking, all I want from you is just love me like I love you, and it won't be hard to do. Well, alright, okay, you win. I'm in love with you. Well, alright, okay, you win. Baby, what can I do? Anything you say, I'll do, as long as it's me and you. Hard to do. Well, alright, okay, you win. I'm in love with you. Well, alright, okay, you win. Baby, one thing more. If you're gonna be my man, sweet baby, take me by the hand. Well, alright, okay, you win. Gonna be my man, sweet baby, take me by the hand. Well, alright, okay, you win. Yeah, that's another greasy tune. She was bluesy, that lady. This is another greasy one. Tell you about a boy I know. He's my baby and he loves me so. Every morning before the sun goes up, he brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love him so. When I'm in trouble and I have no friends, I know he'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say he loves me so. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love him so. Now if I call him on the telephone, tell him that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear him round my door in the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around. He kisses me and then he holds me tight and tells me, baby, everything's alright. That's why I know, oh I know, hallelujah, hallelujah, I just love him so. Go, Miles. Yeah. Call him on the telephone and tell him that I'm all alone. By the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear him round my door. In the evening when the sun goes down, there is nobody else around. He kisses me and then he holds me tight. Me, baby, everything's alright. That's why I know, yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love him so. Hallelujah, I just love him so. Hallelujah, I just love him so. That's Miles and Will. Yes.
We're live? We're live?
We're live. Tony,
Look
was that a
who's with us.
ukulele I heard?
Tony, put that thing away.
Look who's
Put
with
that
us.
thing away. I thought I heard
Put that thing back where it came
an
from.
amateur ukulele with a
Hold on.
professional ukulele player here.
You're blowing the show business here, Terrence. Leah,
You
welcome
did
to
that
the
all on
show.
your own. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Leah, I don't know if you remember me, but we used to be in a band together.
You know, your nose looks a little familiar.
Wow. Wow. I know it's been a long time. Well, not too
Wait,
long. We
turn,
got to
turn to the side.
we got to play to get what's not a mug shot. We got to we did get to play together about, I don't know, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, which was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But boy, I miss making music with you, band. So
Me too. I know. Someday the world will return back to normal, hopefully.
and I'm so glad that we get to do that this Thursday,
Yeah.
which is what
Yeah.
we're talking about. So welcome to the show. Thanks. You're a
Welcome,
repeat
Leah.
guest, by the way. Very few repeat guests on our show.
Wow, I feel
You-
incredibly honored.
right.
Thank
You,
you.
Champion, and Arturo Sandoval. I think those were our only
Whoa!
That's right.
That is a category I never thought I would be included in.
three.
You are.
You know, it's Peggy Lee's 100th birthday this year,
Yeah.
and I'm just excited that you're going to do a whole night of her music. She was not only a great singer, as everybody knows, but she was also a great songwriter too. And I don't think a lot of people know that she wrote a lot of her big hits.
Yes, she did.
And I'm assuming, I don't know your whole set list, but I'm assuming that you're probably doing some of those. But why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're looking forward to on Thursday?
Well, I have my trio of guys that I usually play with me. Miles Jensen on guitar, Will
Yeah,
Lyle
who's
on the
great.
bass, yes, and Isaac Weatherwax on the drums. He's a newer addition to my band. And,
Nice.
What was the inspiration, and how did this all come about?
Well, if I'm being honest, Tony called me one day and was like, "You should sing a Peggy Lee tribute show," and I said, "Interesting. I'll think about that." And then he kept bugging me about it. I actually have never really been super interested in Peggy Lee's music, just because I've had people like Anita O'Day and Ella Fitzgerald floating around in my
Right.
mind for so long. But Peggy Lee really had a lot of great tunes, and she played with a lot of really great musicians. Benny Goodman, to mention one of them.
Which
Yeah, and-
now you've been doing, last year you were doing a big band show traveling the country called Battle of the Bands. Weren't you doing the basically the Peggy Lee role in the Benny Goodman band?
That is correct. Yes, I
Look
was.
at that.
And actually, I did sing. Nice. Good job. Thanks for knowing that.
Thank you. I know stuff.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I also sang a few of Helen Forrest's tunes.
Right.
Who
Love Helen
Peggy
Forrest.
Lee replaced. One of which is what is that tune called? It was one of her more popular tunes. Why Don't You Do Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Did Helen do that first?
No, Peggy
Oh,
Lee did.
okay.
And actually,
Peggy did. Right.
Actually, Peggy Lee used to listen to that recording all the time. Lil Green, I think, is the artist that she listened to. She listened to that record all the time on the tour bus with Benny Goodman and the band. And he got really annoyed because that was like the only thing she would listen to. And then finally came up to her and was like, "You really like this song, don't you? Why don't we arrange it and you perform it?"
Oh, nice.
And then it became one of her more popular hits.
Now, those of us who are like basically, you know, kids of the 80s, I learned that tune because it was in Who Killed Roger Rabbit? And Jessica Rabbit
yes.
sang that song.
Yes, they do it very differently.
Yes, they do.
Super different.
This one is a ballad. This is another one from 1959. She did a lot in 1959. That was a good year for her. A lot of material was produced then, mostly through Capitol Records. This is a beautiful ballad with strings and horns. This whole excuse me, this whole orchestral thing. So we're gonna try to emulate it a little bit. This is our pared down version of Mr. Wonderful. You wanna set it up? Why this feeling? Why this glow? Why this when you say hello. It's a strange and tender magic you do. Mr. Wonderful, that's you. Why this trembling? When you speak, why this joy? When you touch my cheek, I must tell you what my heart knows is true. Mr. Wonderful, that's you. Oh, there's much more that I could say, but the words keep slipping away. And I'm left with only one point of view. Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful, I love you. Thank you. Okay. All right, this next tune originally was sung in Portuguese. And if you know me, you know that I usually prefer to sing in the original language of a song. But Peggy Lee did this in English. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Does anybody speak Portuguese here? I'm taking that as a no. Perfect. Because one, I'm not singing it in Portuguese, and two, this is called Samba de Orfeu, and I'm not sure that that's the correct pronunciation. My wish for you, sweet happy life. May all the days of the year that you live be laughing days. With all my heart, sweet happy life. And may the night times that follow the days be dancing nights, stars for your smile, moon roses for your hair, and someone's wonderful love for your loving arms to share. My wish for you, sweet happy life. May all your sorrows be gone and your heart begin to sing. And if a wish can make it be, I wish you'd spend every day of your happy life with me. Will I, sweet happy life. May all the days of the year that you live be laughing days. With all my heart, sweet happy life. And may the night times that follow the days be dancing nights. Oh, stars for your smile, moons for your hair, and someone's wonderful love for your loving heart to share. My wish for you, sweet happy life. May all your sorrows be gone and your heart begin to sing. And if a wish can make it be, I wish you'd spend every day of your happy life with me. Sweet happy life, sweet happy life. Samba de Orfeu, yes. When you got someone who loves you madly, it keeps you young. And the same sweet someone wants you badly, it keeps you young. And it makes no difference if you're 17 or if you're 71. Love has the power to keep you green. So age doesn't matter none, it's fun when you got someone who calls you baby. It keeps you young. And he says, I'm yours, and I don't mean maybe. It keeps you young. Well, I've got that someone. That's how I know so well. Love keeps you young. Can't you look at me and tell? That's Tony Guerrero. You're 17 or if you're 71. Love has the power to keep you green, so age doesn't matter none. love keeps you young. Can't you look at me and tell? Oh, yes, love keeps you young. Can't you look at me and tell?
Hey, looks like you've got a ukulele or an ukulele
An
in your hands.
ukulele. I do indeed.
And I'm going to say, because obviously you're going to play it for us and sing
Yes.
something, but unless you just have some big
It's just
ukulele.
it's my security
Yeah, just
blanket.
you.
It's my security blanket.
But I'm going to say this. She didn't play the ukulele just a short time ago. And so she's one of the people that I'm so proud of, because during this whole COVID, quarantine thing, I've been trying and encouraging friends to just like use the time and learn something new. And look at this. We're about to have a debut performance on a brand new instrument for her.
Yes. Yes, we are.
After all
And,
that, it's like you can barely play.
I know, right? It's gonna be awful.
Yeah.
No.
And by the way, we're going to have a little challenge when it's over, just so you know.
That's terrifying.
Okay.
No comment, Tony.
I'm a youth baby.
All right. You got a tune for us?
I do. And if it turns out all right, you can credit my ukulele teacher, Laura Ongleg. She's a Canadian vocalist.
Oh, we know.
We know Laura.
Incredible.
She's fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah,
she is.
She's incredible. As a matter of fact, we were talking to her about coming on here, but
Yeah.
it didn't work out for some
Okay.
reason.
We'll keep trying because she's amazing.
She's
We've been doing.
fabulous.
She's been giving me lessons for about a month now.
That's great. Oh, I didn't know that.
She's
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's awesome. Over Zoom. It's a new era. Yeah. Okay, so
All right, take it away.
I'm gonna do a tune. She recorded this tune in 1951 through Capitol Records, but it was never released. It wasn't released until her 80th birthday, I believe.
Wow.
On a compilation album commemorating her 80th birthday. So this is "I Love the Way You're Breaking My Heart." I love the way you're breaking my heart. It's terribly, 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 terribly thrilling. I love the way you're breaking my heart. Although you're gonna ruin it, it's heaven while you're doing it. I love the way I feel when we kiss. You're terribly, terribly, terribly irresistible. Sigh to me and lie to me. You really know how it's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it feels so good now. So darling, just keep playing your part, 'cause I love the way you're breaking my heart. It's terribly, 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 terribly thrilling. Although you're gonna ruin it, it's heaven while you're doing it. I love the way I feel when You're terribly, terribly, terribly irresistible. Side of me and lie to me. You really know how it's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it feels so good right now. So darling, just keep playing your part. Take your time and really finish the things that you start. 'Cause I love the way you're breaking my heart.
Okay, I don't know if you can see how my eyebrows are raised right now, because I kind of thought, oh, this is going to be cute. She's learned like 2 or 3 chords. That was really great.
Thanks.
It really was fabulous.
That is awesome.
That's all
Fabulous.
Laura. She's a great teacher.
No,
Yeah.
that's you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That was great. And I'm at that same time, I could see it in Tony's eyes going, I am not going to pick this ukulele up.
Yeah. I think we're good on the challenge. I think we're done with the challenge part.
Oh, come on.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
When I was working with Peggy Lee, I worked for her. I first worked with her in 1956. She needed a bass player. Here we go again. And Lou Levy, I knew him because we'd worked with George Yellow's band, and so he recommended me. And so I started working with Peggy in 1956, which dates my age right there, and that's okay. I worked with her 56, 57, and we were in Palm Springs, and it just didn't feel good. I mean, the music was fine, but she wasn't as happy as she should be. Well, she had married a fellow that was in the Navy in the Second World War, Dewey Martin, and things were not going well, you might say. So they were getting a divorce. She told me they were getting a divorce, and she said, by the way, she said, before we left, she said, I'm looking for a torch song of some kind. If you hear of anything, let me know. Well, shortly after that, it must have been maybe like a couple of weeks, I was working on Western Avenue in a dump, you know, just a bar with a quartet playing jazz, and kind of very loose situation. A young kid came in and said, can I sit in and sing? We said, sure, why not? What do you want to sing? He said, I want to sing a tune called Fever. I said, I've never heard of it. And he said, oh, there's only 2 chords, you know, it's real simple. So we played it, and he sang it, and I thought, perfect for Peggy. So I called her, and she got the sheet music, but I didn't record the first time that she recorded it, because I went on the road with Ella Fitzgerald at that time. So, she did give me credit for finding it. But then later on, when I worked with her at Mason Street East in New York, we re-recorded it, and I got to play my own version.
Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever.
And it's gonna be really quiet. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name. You know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Miles Jensen. Isaac. Roll me said she felt the same when he put his arms around her. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, thou giveth fever. When we kisseth, fever with thy flaming youth. Fever, I'm on fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas, well, they had a very mad affair. And when her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, no, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Girls were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, fever if you live and learn. Fever till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a